What's up, guys? Sci-Fi Guy 2094 here. Today I have a very good film. I'm going to be talking about Unsane, starring Claire Foy from 2018. Now, Unsane is a psychological horror film. It centers around a young woman who moves to a new city, starts a new job, and basically she upended her old life because there was a stalker and she just had to get away from him. He was like traumatizing her, stalking her, all types of things. She got restraining orders. It was a whole situation. In this new city that she moved to, she thinks she's seeing him everywhere she goes, so she still has some paranoia because she has trauma from this guy, right? So what she does, she voluntarily checks herself into a mental health hospital just, for maybe an exam. She's kind of trying to get some medications to like relieve her stress and anxiousness. She signs a waiver. Unbeknownst to her, the waiver was stating that they can admit her to this mental health clinic for 24 hours. So she's stuck here for 24 hours and she's well mentally, but she's admitted to this hospital. Now, where this movie really takes a turn is her stalker actually works at this hospital as well, or this mental health clinic. He left the city, he followed her to this new city. So he was stalking her. She was telling him, she's not interested, go away, I don't like you, restraining orders, the whole 9 yards. And she leaves to a new city to get a new life, and this guy follows her. He's changed his name now, and he works at this clinic that she is admitted to. She has run-ins with other patients, which, it actually, they're under the pretense that she is unwell mentally, and she's having violent outbursts, even though it's these people that are not mentally well that have kind of started these aggressive acts towards her, towards Claire Foy. So now she's being admitted for even longer, and she has to figure out, okay, there's one situation where she's trying to like call the cops, but the police are like, oh, we get calls from this mental institution every week, so they don't really take it too seriously. And what's really just disturbing about this is that we know she's sane, she's well, and nobody on the staff believes her. The police really aren't doing anything. And this psycho who followed her is trying to get her again. He's obsessed with her. He wants to have a relationship, a family. He's delusional. He is just this psychotic, sick dude. And he's so jealous because he even thinks that she may like another one of the patients, which she doesn't. She's just kind of using his phone. She wants to call for help and call her. Well, she calls her mom to let her know what's going on and everything, but he gets jealous, ends up killing that guy. And this is just, it's just absolutely terrifying knowing that this girl is mentally well, she's sane, she knows what's happening with this guy who's stalking her. Nobody else knows what's going on, though, that he's evil, he's obsessive. They just think he's another employee of theirs. So she really has to just kind of fight for her life and, get out of this clinic and escape this crazy dude. I mean, this guy is just so, man, he's obsessive. He is just, I don't know. He is sick in the head because of how much he is like, the lengths he's willing to go to have this one girl, moving cities, change his name, getting a job at the clinic. He must have figured she would check herself into a nearby clinic to help with the trauma. And, she does go to this one and he's working there. So he must have planned that out. So, it's just really, really creepy that this guy went to these lengths. to get this girl who obviously did not want anything to do with him. So this movie is quite thrilling. It's more thriller than it is horror. I still put it under psychological horror because there are some pretty scary moments where, it is the two of them together. And man, you're just going to have to watch for yourself. He's actually able to get her alone in like a locked room, and she has to find a way out. So, whew, Unsane is so good. I had never heard of this film, but I'm glad I found it. It's a great watch. If you love psychological horror, psychological thriller, then this one is really good. You should pick it up and watch it. If you are into Rotten Tomato scores, this one is certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes, if that means anything to you. Personally, I just really liked this movie. It is, man, I mean, there's something to be said about humans and how monstrous they can be. Sometimes these psychological horror movies can be even more scary than like creature features or supernatural horror, in my opinion. So, anyway, that is my review for Unsane. This movie is wild. I would give it a solid 9 out of 10. And that's a high score for me, but it's really that good. So you need to check out Unsane.